The following review has been approved by Lord Carnage and the best of Classic Game Room. Welcome to Classic Game Room for the review of Gon Book 4. Who would win, Gon versus Godzilla? That's not in this book, I'm just asking it for you to think about later. Gon versus Godzilla. My money's on Godzilla, but what do you think? I think the outcome would really depend on where the battle takes place. If it's in the book, I think it would be a draw because Gon, who's really invincible, would just annoy Godzilla to the point where Godzilla would walk away, go back into the ocean, and, do whatever he does. If it was in a movie, I think Godzilla might have the edge, because Godzilla rarely loses. It's the things around Godzilla that lose when he steps on them, falls over on top of them, knocks them over, shoots them with lasers. Godzilla is definitely a bull in a china shop. So if he battled Gon, I think that everything around the battle would suffer greatly. That would probably end up as a draw too, because Gon is, like Godzilla, likable. Even though he's kind of a bad guy, he's kind of an asshole dinosaur. Very similar to Godzilla, in fact. So here we are up to Book 4 in the excellent Gon series. The first story is the best one by far, where Gon ends up wearing a turtle shell, and hilarity and chaos ensue. Kind of like if Godzilla wore Gamera as a hat. That also would be an awesome movie. I'd love to see that. The Gon manga are without dialogue. They're all like G.I. Joe issue 21. Adventures told through pictures, and as you can see, the pictures are pretty damn good. Masashi Tanaka is an incredible artist and a master of expression. All of the animals' eyes tell the story. Gon, the main protagonist, usually looks pissed off, but the animals around him react well, and either look terrified, happy, annoyed, or dead. Book 4 here has a giant squid. I recommend it solely because the squid looks awesome. In fact, the whole book is really good. If you're gonna buy one Gon volume, you should just buy them all, because they're fast reads, but they're also good to just admire. They're tremendous pieces of art. And the Gon character is also very likable. Of course, many of you know him from Tekken 3. The second story is Gon Journeys into the Desert, which may as well have been called Gon of Arabia. A giant tornado transports Gon and a few other animals into the middle of a desert where they don't belong, and they've got to work together to make their way out. This sort of reminds me of that terrible Liam Neeson movie I saw not too long ago where there's like a plane crash in Alaska and they're all being eaten by wolves. I want my 2 hours back. I watched it for free, but that time could have been spent watching Godzilla vs. Destroya again or something. Godzilla vs. Megaguirus, that was really good. Just watched that last weekend. The third story here in the book is Gunn and His Posse. They don't rob banks. They just disrupt the natural order of things. Gunn befriends a bunch of cats and they just walk around and mess with nature. It's cute. And of course, I've got another Classic Game Room shout out and thank you to send to Felicity from Worcestershire, England. Thank you again, Felicity. I've got a great story idea for Gon vs. Godzilla too. Godzilla mistakes Gon for Godzuki and tries to squash him, only to realize it's Gon, and then they battle, destroy Tokyo, and fly off into space together. The best of Classic Game Room is now on DVD, Blu-ray, and Hyper Laser Vision album set. Don't squash Godzuki!